us your name, your company, and your role.
My name's Brian McGonigal. I work for GlideFast Consulting, the best partner in the ecosystem, and I'm a senior sales director.
You heard it here. This is Knowledge 2023 in Las Vegas. Let's go. Did you attend Bill McDermott's keynote address?
So, I'm guilty. I got here a little late. I walked in. I tried to attend it. I did get a picture, but I was not able to get to the seats, so I went and got a coffee and came to the booth.
It's all good. I have a couple questions for you nonetheless that I think you'll be able to answer.
Okay.
In Bill McDermott's keynote address, he talked a little bit about breaking down the tension between CIOs and CEOs, that it doesn't have to be people working in silos. And I know that's something that you address in your role at GlideFast. Can you speak a little bit to that?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the day in the life of my job. We talk to CIOs, VP of IT, you name it, all C-level executives basically, and we come in and we talk to them about how we can essentially bring all of their processes into one platform, one architecture, one data model, which is ServiceNow. Streamline processes, automate key business processes, and GlideFast has a good feel for understanding what these companies are up against, because a lot of our consultants actually are past customers. It makes my job easy because the talent we have here, we come in and we listen to each customer differently, and we treat each one differently, and I think that's why we do so well, because we don't just come in and take a list of requirements and do the work and leave. We really listen to our customers and understand what their pain points are, and then go through the gamut. We go through a series of workshops, and we build the user stories, and then we do development, and then we don't leave. We stay with them throughout the life cycle of their journey on ServiceNow, and that's kind of us in a nutshell. That's GlideFast.
I love what you just said. Two things that stood out to me were you listen and you support the customers.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, customers aren't coming in looking for software. They're looking for someone to hear their problems and to give them a solution. I love hearing what you said about that. So I am a crazy, you hear me, crazy basketball fan.
Yes.
I know that you're a Sixers fan. I'm sorry for that loss at the end. I know. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Who do you see going to the NBA Finals 2023?
So I feel like the Heat are going to beat Boston. I just feel like Jimmy Butler's a killer, and I think that the series between the Lakers and Denver is going to be very tight. I feel like that the Lakers will pull it out. LeBron is doing his thing in year 20. They made it thus far, so I mean that no one expected them to get past Memphis. So I feel like Lakers, Heat, NBA Finals.
Oh wow,
Even
Lakers,
though I feel
Heat.
like the NBA does want the Hollywood script, which would be Lakers versus Boston, because that's the big rivalry that's been there for years and years. So if it's that way, I won't be surprised, but I like to see the Heat versus the Lakers.
Absolutely, we love an old school rivalry, but I have to say the Lakers have really come alive in postseason, and so I am certainly expecting the Lakers to make it. Of course, being a Laker Nation fan all day, a little bit of bias, but I would love to spank that Boston behind those finals.
If that's the matchup, I would love to see that too, because granted, our whole company, Mike, our CEO, and some of the main people are all from Boston, so I love to rub it in because they rubbed it in when they just beat us. So now I'm going to give it back to them when they lose. So
right on. Now,
so.
Final question: What is your superpower?
My superpower is I feel like I have a good sense of being able to read a room and pick up on people's energy, and then adapt to the environment and the whoever I'm talking to, whether it's a group of people or one person. And I feel like that really helps me in this role, because I don't just come in and run our sales deck and kind of share about the GlideFast journey the same way. I feel like whenever I go into the call, sometimes I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I kind of just feel the energy and pick up on the vibe, and then kind of just run with it. So I feel like that's my, and I love helping people. I feel like that's one of my key strengths, is like not worrying about all of the extracurricular stuff, really just focusing on the core stuff. How do we help this group of people? How do we help this company? And going back to what I said in the first question, treating each one differently, and seeing how we can support them. I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's a people business. I love humanizing it. I love just not getting caught up in all of the, obviously we're in a tech business, but I love being able to just get down to just, you know, meeting people, building relationships, building partnerships. That's really what it's all about. Is you know, all these companies have great technical people, but really what separates us apart is our culture and our ability to show that through, and not just the pre-sales process, but through the project, throughout the life cycle of supporting these customers. So that's yeah, for sure.
You heard it here. This has been Brian